High on the cliffs of the western coast stood the ruined chapel of Estivera, a hollow-boned structure of salt-stained stone and broken spires. Few dared to linger there after dusk, for it was said that the sea itself climbed the rocks to claim its due, whispering through shattered windows and rattling loose doors like an unwelcome guest. Long ago, when the chapel still had a roof, sailors would stop to light candles before venturing into the storm belt, praying for mercy on waters known to take without warning. The sea was cruel but fair until the night a priest refused burial to a drowned mariner, declaring him cursed. The widow, wild with grief, laid her husband in the sand below the cliff. At dawn, both body and widow were gone, and in their place, the tide had dragged half the chapel's foundation into the waves. Ever since, travelers said the widow walked the cliffs, her veil trailing like sea foam, her lantern glowing even on starless nights. Some swore she guided the last back to safety. Others whispered she lured the living down to the waves to keep her husband company in the deep. One autumn evening, a boy named Corin found himself caught in a storm along that coast, with the wind howling and the sea thrashing white against the rocks. He saw the lantern light wavering ahead. Desperate, he followed, stumbling until the glow led him into the hollow chapel itself. Inside, the walls groaned with the sound of waves, though the tide was far below. The lantern hovered at the water, unheld, burning cold and pale. Corin, shivering and soaked, whispered a prayer he barely remembered. The light flared, and for an instant he thought he saw a woman's face, sorrowful, tender before everything went black. At dawn, fishermen found him sleeping on the dry sand, far below the cliffs where no living man could have climbed down alive. In his hands he clutched a piece of sea glass, smooth as bone and faintly glowing, as though it remembered the lantern's flame. To this day, when storms claw at the western coast, sailors swear a pale light flickers atop the chapel ruins, swaying like a lantern in unseen hands. Some steer toward it, some away, but all whisper her name in respect, the Lady of Estivera.